2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You look at this Steeler defense.
This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
In motion, it's Miller.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
23 yards to pick up there.
It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete.
The Falcons had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense for the Steelers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Fitzpatrick. The 20. 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's 2nd and 10. A first carry for Najee Harris.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Running free at the 45. Najee Harris inside the 20.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris,
his first touchdown of the new season.
and the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A big hitter to start the drive has them up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, complete to Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. They go play action here on first down. To the right side, complete to Miller. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Riggs. Seven Pirate.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Here's Koo to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down throw for Howell. That ball caught. It's chosen.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Howell running right on the option.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is taken in at the 5. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And now they'll shift things around. To the left side and taken in by Chosen.
Touchdown!
Robbie Chosen.
A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now.
21. Falcons 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Alert.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Alert. Hurt. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
On the set. Cowboy 80. Hut.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarter?
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Robbie Chosen. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Falcons 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't see. And now the rookie's free. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Powell. And that's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Powell changing the play here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 range.
Another throw for Howell. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
19 tight. 19, 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Left wing 19.
Howell out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons' offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half.
7 Pirates, Panther 11, 60 Mavericks, 19 Lions. Go!
First down, Howell to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Howell.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
On first down, Howell. Howell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Howell completing the quick throw out wide.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here's Howell.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in.
It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 60 yards.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Option left. Hal's going to run with it.
And the ball is knocked out. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
A gain of 5 brings us
Miller, the man in motion.
at the 20-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
In motion comes the tight end left.
Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
19 Lions.
Hal throwing on 1st down here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Hal from the gun.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Steelers just continue to roll.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Falcons 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man complete to Miller. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 4 yards out.
And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
Down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Amari Cooper, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers extend their lead yet again.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
And now here is another interception.
And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Throwing here, Howell.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons.
Bijan Robinson.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Falcons are able to claw one back.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Howell going to audible to something else.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And he's got his target, Harris. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Option left. Howell's going to run with it.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Flush to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
At the Falcons, 32-yard line.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
18
Howell.
Touchdown! Amari Cooper with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Steelers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Falcons, 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Perez. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Robinson on a give right side.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at about the 28. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now here's another carry for Harris.
There he goes right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Harris running straight ahead. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.